I like to show you guys this place. You probably already know this, but this is called the Wawa Dam. And this will be another navigational video. We start our journey in this road called the C5. C stands for circumference in this area because it's actually circling around a certain point. We just need to travel along this route until we reach this flyover, but we're going to go underneath it. There are many starting points in this area, but I chose C5. From C5, you need to go north. Once you're here, we need to go to a certain intersection, but it's not really much of an intersection. Once you reach this edge, we need to turn right to what we call the Bonifacio Avenue. You may have already noticed this, but no one can even turn left. Now, we just need to go forward. Sorry, turn right and then go forward in Bonifacio. This one will take some time because it is a road. And we have to be patient because it takes time from getting from point A to point B. I can of course make it a little faster, but I'm going to have to clip this this video. We will reach another flyover. But just like before, we're going to go underneath the flyover. Our destination is actually called the Riverbanks Avenue. And we're going to go to the Riverbanks Mall. But we're not going to go to the mall. We're just going to go through it. And this is it, the Riverbanks Avenue. In some of my other videos, I usually pay a visit to the river itself. It's a good place to just pass the time and just look at the river. It's kinda calming. There are lots of parking places here. I didn't notice it before. Usually I go here via bicycle, never via car. Now, if you guys will allow me, I'm going to cut this particular video and fast forward it to another location, but I can assure you it's going to be the same road. This is what we call the Riverbanks Mall. I can already see the archway right in front of us. Usually this is a good place in simply buying shoes bags, and some other items. But usually it's a pair of shoes. This part is actually part of Marikina. You might be able to see something like an old train, not anymore functional but being used as a display piece. You might see an old bus being used as a restaurant. In fact, I want to eat in that restaurant in some other time. Remember the train I mentioned earlier? Well, here it is. It's the red one. Now we're just going to pedal a little further because sooner or later we need to turn right. We're going to go to another location, and that's going to be called the Bonifacio Avenue. That's what we're trying to reach. There's also something I'd like to share with you. If you can see the sky, you're going to notice there's a corona. A corona in the sun. That's a sign it's near the rainy season in the Philippines, actually all over the world. There's a chance it might rain but it simply means it's cloudy. Not sure if you can see it, but it is a little mesmerizing. I didn't notice this one when I was cycling around. Since we are on a bicycle, we can actually go straight ahead even if there's a barrier here. However, for the sake of proper traveling, we need to go to the route of a regular motor vehicle. So this is how we go to Bonifacio Avenue. Once we're in the Bonifacio Avenue, we just need to go straight ahead. You're going to see some cyclists that may have used a shortcut, but I just like to show you the different route in order to get to Bonifacio. I am assuming you might be in a vehicle or in a motorcycle. We just need to travel this long road, and I do apologize. So I'm going to put a little cut on the video again. While we're pedaling to Bonifacio Avenue, we're going to reach this bridge. We just need to cross it and somehow make your way to the left side because we're going to turn left. Just inch a little further to the left side, but do be careful. And here it is. We now need to turn to the left side. This is called the JP Rizal Avenue. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. The JP Rizal Street. And this is where it's almost straightforward. You don't need to turn left, you don't need to turn right. You just need to keep on pedaling. Because this is the only way to reach Wawa Dam. Now, I could be wrong, you might be coming from another location. I chose C5 as my starting point, so put a little grain of salt in it. Now, JP Rizal will turn into two other roads, but just to avoid confusion, it's actually the same stretch of road. Sooner or later, this road will turn into the A. Mabini Street and General Luna Street, but I myself gets a little confused with the roads. But it's just this one. You really can't miss this. So, like I said earlier, you don't need to turn left, you don't need to turn right, you just need to keep on pedaling, and you'll reach the dam. Sooner or later, you might see something that you don't see in a city. You might actually see a mountain. The moment you see something like this, you know you're near. And while you're traveling, you just have to look up the sky. Being able to do something like this is the main reason I made this channel. This was supposed to be a cycling channel, but there's more to life than just cycling around. In fact, this wasn't the original name of the channel. It was once known as the Explorer Files, then turned into the Explorer Team, then turned into the Explorer Vlog, and now it's called the Explore Therapy. The name of the channel changed multiple times because I noticed it's hard to find my channel, and I'm the one who made it. Even I had a hard time trying to find it. Now, sometimes I do use AI, but that's only in order to tell a story or trying to make a little comparison. Being able to do something like this is kinda rare, so I'll savor every minute. This channel was actually inspired by a movie, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Every scene in that movie is just like an artwork. Not to mention, that movie kinda coaxed me to do something adventurous every once in a while. The other inspiration for this channel is not from a movie but from a story called The Hobbit. The Hobbit is also another story that might coax you to go on an adventure. I prefer the book rather than the movie. The movie felt like it's dragged out and shouldn't be that long. Now, to cut it short, we're actually quite near the destination. In fact, you might already see a certain sign. We're not yet there, but let me show you where that sign is. Actually, it's not a sign, it's an archway. All you need to do is to simply keep on pedaling, and I think I can already see it. There it is. Once you see that particular archway, you just need to go through it. And that's how to get to Wawa Dam. Your next step is to simply find a parking space. A parking space for your vehicle, your motorcycle, or in my case, a bicycle. You just need to keep on pedaling a little further, and there's lots of places where you can park a bicycle for a certain fee of cheap 20 pesos. I just like to show you the sky and the mountains. Normally, I see something like this in a postcard. Postcard. And you may have noticed there's lots of stores and places to eat in this area. And here's the parking. Usually for motorcycles and of course, like I mentioned, a bicycle. So just simply join me because this is simply part 1. I just showed you how to get here. The next video will actually talk about on the history of this place. Maybe a little legend or folklore. But this is actually Wawa Dam. I know the name kinda sounds funny, but I'm not the guy that named this place. Just take it slowly and take it in as it is.